Part of the reason for adding the poultry to our operation was mainly to diversify our operation. As I reflected about 2.5 years ago, I was actually happy to be in this field that we're talking about right now, and I was planting corn. I just came to the realization that it is going to be difficult to be successful and to proceed on for generations by just planting crops only, and that a higher protein needed to be done or something to add value to my crop. And so this was a route for us to be able to add value to our crop by producing the grain that the chickens will consume at a premium and be able to produce a higher protein animal, which adds more value back to the state and back to the region. This is not some corporation that's come down here and has overtaken a spot. It's a family-run operation. The ground that we're standing on specifically right here is an additional corporation that we own. That's what becomes really important and should be very exciting for the consumers of knowing that, hey, their chickens are locally grown and they're locally fed with local grain by the farmers who really care about their ground and what's going on and are concerned about the welfare and producing a quality product for the consumer. The thing that makes Costco really unique is that their reputation and their consumer perception is really, really important. They want to be environmental stewards of the area, and they want to also make sure that the consumer is satisfied in the way that their animals are raised. I have 5 children, and I do not want to pollute the water. I'm drinking groundwater. Well, this specific location happens to be within about, I suppose it's probably about 900 feet from my house. Most people look at backyard flocks and they say, oh man, they stink, and boy, that manure really smells. And I actually toured several facilities to verify or disprove or agree with what consumers had thought. The realities of it is that they really have very little odor. As a matter of fact, it takes till you get about 50 feet away to even get some type of odor at all. Ammonia odor inside the barns affects the growth of the birds, and so air quality becomes very, very, very important. Our farm started in 1872, so the farm's actually been in the family a really long time and has been a generational thing. It's just been very important in the traditions that we've been able to carry on. This is an avenue in which we're able to increase our revenue into the operation and be able to bring an additional generation back to the farm with an income that can be sustained.